Western Regional Police Command says there is a growing insecurity across the Secondary Takoradi metropolis, which has the tendency to lead to lynching of innocent people.
Speaking to City News' Akwesi Ejenim on the current state of kidnapping cases, the Public Relations Officer for the Western Regional Command, DSP Olivia Adiku, called for an end to speculative reports of kidnapping cases on social media and some mainstream media platforms, which are making residents apprehensive.
We have 3 cases of kidnapping. Since last week, there have been other reports of persons being kidnapped. But 4 of the cases, it is found out that it was not a kidnapping incident. So we appeal to the general public to kindly cross-check with us any information we have so that we don't send wrong signals out there.
We will resist attempts to redevelop the CMB bus terminal to a multi-purpose complex. This is coming from drivers and traders at the CMB lorry terminal in Accra. During a demonstration today, they expressed their displeasure at the Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA, accusing them of selling the 3-acre land to a private developer. What other demands are they making? City News' Kujajman has more in this report.
A protest to get authorities to stop a private developer from taking over their space. The 3-acre land, according to occupants, was gifted to them by former President Rawlings in the 80s. Members of the CMB branch of the GPRTU and traders here are alleging that the land they occupy has been sold to a private developer, hence their eviction. They have petitioned the AMA and other authorities, but it seems their pleas have not yielded the desired results. Regardless, the developer is busily putting up structures. A section of the 3-acre station has been cordoned off. The drivers want government to provide clarity on the ownership of the land on which the CMB branch of the Ghana Private Roads and Transport Union is located.
First and foremost, we are not foreigners, we are Ghanaians. We acquired here legally in 1985. By then, the former president, Jerry John Rawlings, we've been paying what we were supposed to pay every year. Those that they are here, as you see them, and they've been saying that they are encroachers, they pay day by day, yearly, toll to AMA as well as railways.
Now, in some other news, the cost of wood and related products is expected to increase tremendously in the coming years as a result of the current depletion of the forest and timber stock. This is because Ghana will soon commence importation of timber from neighboring countries.
But stakeholders believe a robust legal framework coupled with political will have the tendency of ensuring a brighter future for the timber industry. City News' Anas Seidu has been engaging some stakeholders in the sector and has filed this report.
Ghana's timber industry has been one of the key contributors to the economy over the years. The uses of timber and timber-related products are found in housing, furniture, industry, and many more. However, Ghana's dwindling stock and problems bedeviling the sector have given experts and industry players a cause to worry. It is predicted that if the current trend of forest depletion continues, Ghana may become a net importer of timber and related products instead of a net exporter. According to the Ghana Millennium Development Goals 2015 report by the National Development Planning Commission, Ghana lost 2.51 million hectares between 1990 and 2010. This represents about 2.03% depletion per year.
Ghana's security agencies working in collaboration with Interpol have arrested the second suspect in the murder of Mr. Adams Mahama, the former chairman of the NPP in the Upper East region. Minister of Information Kojo Nkrumah disclosed that the suspect was arrested with the assistance of Interpol.
According to the Minister of Information Kojo Nkrumah, the fugitive Asapke Alangdi was arrested in Ivory Coast. Asapke was the second person believed to have conspired with the first suspect, Gregory Afoko, in the murder of the deceased Adams Mahama. Mr. Mahama was attacked in front of his home in Boligatanga with acid, leading to his death. Investigations disclosed that his death was caused by 2 persons, Mr. Afoko and Mr. Alangde. Alangde, however, fled the Ghanaian jurisdiction in the days after the murder and has been on the run since. Minister of Information Kojo Ponkrumah, addressing the press this afternoon, said Ghana's security agencies have been on a manhunt for him since then.
To one of our headline stories, and some developers at Apollonia in the Katamanso district are distraught after their properties were pulled down by another developer 2 weeks ago. The developers, who claim to have documents covering their lands, say the said estate developer had been terrorizing them for months now. City News' Tema correspondent Elvis Washington was among a team of journalists who visited the site and has come through with this report.
Apollonia is a community which falls within the Katamanso district and constituency. The community has a vast stretch of land covering about 11,000 plus acres. It is a stool land with 3 grantors who have the right by law to alienate land in the area. However, in recent times, there has been several land disputes within the area, which has been of major concern to developers. On the morning of Saturday, 19th January, some owners of some parcels of land in the area woke up to see their properties demolished by an estate company. Regina Blay is one of the affected persons whose uncompleted building and the fence wall was pulled down by the estate company. She tells City News that although she has conducted a search at the Lands Commission to ascertain the true grantors of the land before going ahead to purchase her land, the recalcitrant estate company continues to terrorize her and other developers with language.
Preparations are towards City FM and City TV's 4th annual road trip, the Heritage Caravan, are underway. This year's trip comes off from the 2nd to the 9th of March.
The caravan will visit 8 regions in 10 days with exciting packages lined up for patrons. City News' Anne Shelizu recaps the experience of last year's trip to the Ashanti region in this teaser.
After being taken through rich and breathtaking cultural display and historical literature from the Greater Accra and Volta region, the caravan moved to the Ashanti region. As a tourist, the first point of call in that region is the Menchia Palace, the residence of the Asantehene Otumfuo Setutu II. Patrons were taken on a tour of the kingdom, which houses a museum exhibiting portraits of past and current kings and gold work for which the Asantes are world famous. The display of Asante history and the richness of its culture was definitely an eye-opener for many patrons. If you want to be a part of this year's trip, visit citynewsroom.com and click on the Heritage Caravan poster to register.